Good afternoon, everyone. I'm glad to be here with you all for talking about the clusters and what is the cluster is and how is related to the sun grid for using for your operations if you have like a huge data to be processed using special really processing functions like the agent-based modeling and all that. And for any regular computer you cannot really handle that, gonna take really a long time, but we was using here for the ODU clusters that will help out to get everything faster and process in time frame, and that's really help out for all the student people to get this done very soon and so they can see the results. Right now I'm gonna start really starting out by showing what type of software you need to log in to use these clusters. Cluster actually is a Unix based system. You need to know few commands that will help out to understand how you can go through the Unix, manipulate all that and get this ready. Let's start first about understand what we need from software. And we get there to the software. There is a website. It has been done by the OCCS to get it for the other people. They can understand what is about and what is the cluster is. It's at www.lions2.odu.edu. Here what we are seeing here is about its website has been built by the OCCS, and they're all gathering all the knowledge of the information that will help us to understand what's going on about the clusters and all that. From here they are already introduction about what is about and how I can get really a login name, and also in addition how I can have an account. If you go through that, you're gonna see like they're talking about the introduction, brief introduction about that, and talking what is it about and what you need to request to get an account with that and how you can get it from the Midas. Anyone, also any student, they have a Midas account, you have to log in, and also specifically showing the steps to get through an account through the Lions. And after you get through the lines here, it's like a normal Unix system. You can check your email, you can do like few processing, but not so much process. They don't recommend that. If they found out you're doing processing using this mainframe over there or cluster, they will kill it. So you need to get in advanced clusters, and from there you have to get it through the Midas. You just email them, I need a special account for HPC. HPC here, that's already is a clusters to be user through the students or through the faculty. So if they need to do any more processings, any more advanced processing, they can use whatever like a C language or MATLAB. Here you can have first, if you go through that, it will show up how you can get an account with them, how you need to process. It's actually you need to fill up a paperwork and email to them why you need this account, how much storage you need, gonna use it, and how much processing you need to have it. If you need a special really processing more than what they have it, they will help you out to get you really to the right door. Now here, while we are going through that, also it's a Unix based system, as I said. Here in ODU they help you out to get you understand what the Unix is. So there's a Unix tutorial. Really, that's really benefit website here. It has been gathered by the OCCS and by the computer science as well. And also there is a tutorial to understand what is actually all these clusters and what the sun grid is and why it's built out like that and how they can really, it's like a machines, few computers connected together. So it's like a grid. How when you run a software, how the software is already running through all this process. So it's really helpful website. Now after I go through that, also explaining, I will like I'm doing a little shortcut here to get you up to the speed for the beginnings. Now I need to download few softwares, major softwares. I need to have it. Also is explaining on the website the software to get it from the computer computing over here. Go to the software, hardware software. Now if you need to download the software, you're gonna go to the download, and you're gonna look at a student or also the faculty also as well. Here you have your Midas account. That's all what you need to do, and your passwords. Now already in here, most of the software is recommended by the ODU and also is supported. It has the license, so you don't have to worry about to get any external software or any license. The one or the major things we are looking at, XWin. You need the XWin to log into the Unix based system. You need to work with that. You need to run the process. There's one here, one with the SSH, which I recommend that. SSH later on I can explain why we need it and why we're gonna use it. From here, when you double click here, it's gonna ask you for download. It's just like an exe file, and from there you run the exe file under your computer. I already have it there here. That's the first software I needed. Also here it's linked to the alliance, as we mentioned before, to ODU.edu, explaining everything. Now second step or second software we needed really, if you are doing files or software, you need output. You have output, you're gonna have an output, you're gonna have an input. You need to transfer your file from your computer, your laptop, your personal computer, to the clusters, to the hard drive there. So it's two different operating system here. What I recommend actually, go to the like any search engine and search to the WinSCP. WinSCP is a free SFTP. You need the SFTP. It's like file transfer protocol, but it's a special file transfer protocol. Or what you do, you can get, they have many versions here in the past, and they have the beta. Or what you do, just go to download, and you downloading the file from here, and from there you can download the installation of the package. You need that to transfer the file, and I will show you. I already have it there. I already download all that. Now the third software that you needed for that is what they call, it's under ODU, you can get, it's called PUTTY. PUTTY also here under is a CS, also an OCCS. They have it, they work together to get it done. They have where you can download this software and how you can configure it. This software help you out when you get hooked with the Unix, how you can run the commands, how we can go through all that. Let's try over here. Looks like it's now already there. That's the software I need, and it's showing here also where I need to download, and as well also showing how you can configure all that. Just click here and go all the way down here. You're gonna find download PuTTY, and from here you need to download the first one. It's enough. That's what you're looking. That's for the beginning. Once you get into the door and once you come on, so you're gonna know what's all this about later on. Now I will assume we have the account. We already set up everything. We have all this already ready in, and we need to start working around. I'm just gonna minimize that. As I mentioned before, we already download XWin. That's what I have over here, and WinSCP also, and also we download the PuTTY. Now the benefit from the XWin, it's working in the background of your computer, so you can get into the Unix, you can run the program, you can do all that. Now you need all that. Just click here and you need to run the SSH. I already done that, so you don't have to do all these. Now if you look down here, it's already uploaded. XWin is already uploaded down there. It's working as a background. Now the second things you need to do it to get in there, which is running the let's run the WinSCP, which will get me into the storage media. Here I already hooked up to the HPC. The HPC name is called Wilbur. Wilbur is a